YouTube, so you guys have been, well, not a lot of you, but I know a couple of you sent me some messages saying that we need to start working on this Polaris. I know for a fact that a lot of my friends that watch the channel said that we need to start doing it, and so that's what we're doing today. I'm recording on the GoPro, so I don't know if sound's gonna be good of me talking. If not, then I'll just get rid of it and put some commentary in it. But I was just cleaning the back with some degreaser and some water. Sticker's starting to come off because we didn't have the tarp over the back. But I'm thinking we're probably going to replace those anyways. And hopefully we'll repaint it or just get this paint looking better than what it did. But I moved it from over there into under the patio thing, whatever it's called. But that was almost impossible. Had to use bricks, that, a jack, and a come along, all to get this in here. And there's water everywhere. But that's the degreaser right there. The orange stuff works good. But so this is a 6x6, of course. You can have four-wheel or all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, I think, or it's two, I don't know. But there's this little switch, and it goes from either two-wheel drive to six-wheel drive or four-wheel drive to six-wheel drive. I don't know. I haven't rode this because it's been sitting here for 7 years. But one click of a button changes up the gearing inside there. I don't even know if the electronics are good still. They should, because everything ran whenever it sat. Now, waiting for my battery. Trevor's bringing it. Put on these super old grips that we got from Trevor's old vintage motorcycles. They were stored with them, and just put them on here just so that it has something. And finally found the key. That's what I was waiting for the longest time, was just to find the key. But found the key. First thing we're probably gonna do is clean out the carb. I remember going into it before, whenever I first tried to fix this thing up, and it didn't look good, and I didn't have carb cleaner, and I couldn't even get all the bolts off it. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I probably won't film everything because it's kind of hard with this GoPro, because I don't like using my phone because it's broken, as you guys know. So I'll record what I can. See in the next clip, I guess. Okay, so made a mess, of course. Clean this out. It's pretty dry now. Still has some junk in it. Probably gonna repaint it, or I might even get some truck bed liner, spray on, and do that eventually, but not right now. This still a mess, but I managed to get out the carb, and then I cleaned it out as best I could. Then I was checking to see if all the gas lines are gunked up or not, and then I remembered that there's a fuel pump thing, this, and I tried to open that up. These two screws won't come undone, so I couldn't get it off, but every other screw came off super easy. So I'm just gonna hope for the best that it's not clogged up in there, and if it is, then I'll just buy a new one or figure out how to get those two bolts out, because if you guys know anything about me, I suck at getting out strip bolts, so that is why I didn't mess with that. Found all the wiring. It's a mess. This headlight wasn't plugged in, and I don't know if there's a reason for that. It kind of looks like there probably was a reason that it wasn't plugged in, but I'm going to plug it in anyways whenever I hook everything back up. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. I'll figure it out. And so, I'm just gonna finish doing what I'm doing and then record again. Okay, well that was fun. I just recorded a whole long thing, and none of it recorded, because apparently I still don't know how to use this thing. But, basically, went over dirty, kinda clean over there. Still working on it. And there's a pit bike back here, not supposed to be in here. There's gonna be my pit bike, Trevor's pit bike, and this is how we're gonna transport them, blah blah blah. Just going over everything. That's all put together other than the airbox. Airbox is gonna glue together inside of here. Here is kind of messy looking. I cleaned it. You can see the floor. New toolbox. This stuff I had put away, but then I took it out for some reason. Like I said, gluing, air freshener, so it doesn't smell. Bike, blah blah blah. Other stuff. Pit bike stuff. Pit bike engine. Trash. But that's going to be cleaned, blah blah blah, something something. This is going to be awesome. Thanks for watching part 1. Rate, comment, subscribe.